Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys. And yes guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Bournemouth guys, at home at Old Trafford guys. And yes guys, I was at this game last Saturday. You know what? Manchester United got absolutely embarrassed. 3-0. A game that we were probably not expecting to get beaten. We knew it was going to be a lot tougher than Chelsea, but to get beat by Bournemouth 3-0, who were 15th coming into this game, is absolutely embarrassing. Got no words to describe it, to be honest. Simply not good enough. With the Martial change, I couldn't believe it when he did that, to be honest. Let's get straight to today's video. So we made 2 changes from last game against Chelsea. Talking about the starting 11, so we started with Onana, Dalot, Maguire, Shaw, Reguilon, McTominay, Amrabat, Anthony, Fernandes, Garnacho and Martial. Get into the other reaction now. Embarrassing, not good enough. What a shambles. We got outplayed. What a shit show. Same story, same old shit. No backbone, lost for words. It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating. We couldn't string a fucking pass. Midfield is a joke. Defence all over the place. Poor start. Having possession. Passing the ball comfortably. United kept giving away loose balls. Bournemouth capitalised 1-0 to Bournemouth. United need to show reaction and response. United on the front foot, having a few corners. United trying to make runs in from behind. Bournemouth trying to win the ball high up the pitch. Bournemouth trying to put pressure onto United. United trying to break down Bournemouth. Bournemouth playing with a low block. United are controlling the game. Ronaldo made a big save to keep us in the game. Defensively been resolute. Poor decision making let us down. Bournemouth frustrating United. United can't string a pass together. Too slow on the ball. Just can't penetrate the areas. Just not testing the goalkeeper enough. Just no belief and no inspiration. Poor first half. United need to regroup and go again. United need to get more possession and start creating more chances. United need to show a response and a reaction. United need to pick up the intensity and tempo. United need to be more aggressive and ruthless. United need to pick up the pace and play with more urgency. United need to show the quality to kill the game off. United on the front foot, having possession. United winning a few corners. Ten Hag made a personal change. Some good passages of play by United. Poor decision making again. The players just look clueless. Don't know what to do. 2-0 to Bournemouth. Switch off defensively. 3-0 to Bournemouth on a corner. Ten Hag makes substitutions. Too little too late. Lacking exquisite quality, effort and aggression. No fight, no passion, no pride and no heart. No team spirit and character. Bournemouth are organised. United having a lot of possession. United lacking ideas going forward. United just look clueless. Too one-dimensional. Got everything what we deserved. The players can hang their heads in shame. Onwards and upwards. We're move on. First half was poor. Second half, not good enough. Overall performance. Anyway guys, let's get straight to the game now. What did I make of the performance? To be honest, I thought the performance was from start to finish. I don't think we were nowhere near good enough in that game. We made Bournemouth look like Barcelona in that game. We just all over the shop, to be honest. Defensively awful, offensively dreadful, no game plan whatsoever. In the first 20-30 seconds, you could see the way how they were playing. They thought they were going to get away with it yet again. They've got away with it in games already this season. Thought they were going to get yet again away with it against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, we knew were going to be a lot more tougher than Chelsea. Chelsea was a step in the right direction. I think everyone was saying, let's build on that now with the energy that we brought, the high intensity, the high tempo, the way how we shifted the ball, playing the ball forwards all the time, looking for that forward pass against Chelsea. The way how we won that game brilliantly well as well. And like going into a game like Bournemouth, I think there was fans that were overconfident, saying that we were going to absolutely smash them. It went the other direction. I thought boiling less enough Bournemouth, to be honest with you. I thought we were nowhere near good enough. I thought we were shocking. Another shit show yet again. Players could thought they were going to get away with it again. It's not good enough. It's embarrassing. We got outplayed. It's a shit show. Same story, same old shit yet again. No backbone from the players. Wrong mentality. Wrong mindset as well. Couldn't string a fucking pass together. Defence was all over the shop, to be honest. Poor decision making let us down. It was either not getting the right pass off to the right player, too much on the pass, just couldn't penetrate in the right areas. Nothing like that. Movement too slow on the ball, not shifting it quick enough, no inspiration, no creativity. These are things that let us down in the game, lost us the game. It happened against Brentford, where we left it late 2-1, won that. Got away with it against Fulham, got away with it against Wolves. There's games in the season where we've got away with it and they thought they were going to get away with it yet again against Bournemouth. No, they didn't. Until they realise, until they get this mentality sorted out, they'll start to realise themselves that this mentality is not right, and it's not been right for years in this squad. Yet again, we got our pants pulled down, and it's just not good enough. But anyway, guys, getting into the game now. For the first half kicked off. Thought it was a poor start by Manchester United, to be honest with you. I thought we were the first 30 seconds, you could tell the way how we were playing. They thought they were going to get away with it yet again, the way how we started the game. Poor start, too slow on the ball, not shifting it quick enough. Complete different performance from what we saw against Chelsea, complete in the other direction as well. But I thought we were passing the ball comfortably, but we were giving away too many loose balls, and the first goal led to that as well. Fernandez gave away a loose ball, and Bournemouth capitalised and scored for 1-0. It was like Solanke pretty much like back-heeled it nearly, or something like that. So, and Bournemouth score 1-0, and then you say, right, now we've got to show a reaction and response. I don't think we really got it, but they tried. But you wouldn't really give it to these players. Got on the front foot, having a few corners. The fans were getting right behind the players. We're trying to find ways to get past them, try to break them down. Trying to make runs in from behind, trying to get in between the lines. Bournemouth were then trying to win the ball high up the pitch, trying to put the pressure onto United. Bournemouth playing a low block as well. United just couldn't find a way past Bournemouth as well. United were controlling, dominated the game. Bournemouth were happy to give away possession as well. And Ireland made a big save to keep us in the game. They were picking their opportunities and moments to get us on the counter attack as well. They played us off the park. They got us on the counter attack as well. We knew that they were going to be very good in quick transitions as well. I thought we were defensively resolute, but poor decision making was letting us down. Bournemouth were frustrating United. We couldn't string a pass together. Too slow on the ball. We just couldn't penetrate the areas. And then United were just not testing the goalkeeper enough. There was no belief and no inspiration. I thought the first half was just straight down poor. Then you're thinking, right, at least we got to half time at 1-0 down. Let's regroup and let's go again. Show a reaction, show a response. Let's bring the intensity and tempo, the aggression. Pick up the pace and play it with more urgency and start creating more chances as well. But no, again, first 20 seconds, first 20, 30 seconds of the second half, the sides were there again, and nothing improved in the second half. Got the front foot, we were having possession, we were winning a few corners yet again. Surprised not to see a change happen at half time. Then Martial goes off, a load of cheers as well, because he was garbage in that game. Then Hoyland comes on. There's some good passages of play by United. Again, just poor decision making all over again. I thought it was the same in the second half, but just a lot worse. The players just looked clueless, didn't know what to do. Bournemouth went 2-0 up. Switch off defensively again, 3-0 to Bournemouth on a corner, just not good enough. And then Ten Hag makes the substitutions too little too late, and the substitutions come on, and then we're just lacking exquisite quality, effort, and aggression from the team. There was just no fight, no passion, no pride, no heart as well. Just no team spirit and character. Bournemouth were organised as well. They were well organised from start to finish. United having a lot of possession, but we just don't know what to do with that possession as well. We're lacking ideas going forward. Just look clueless, too one-dimensional at times, and we got everything what we deserved at the end of the day. And the players can hang their heads in shame. They've got to look at themselves. Need a reality check after that. So not good enough, and we got what we deserved at the end of the day. So yeah, simply not good enough from these players. Overall, not good enough at the end. To get beat by Bournemouth is embarrassing. We got a good win against Chelsea on Wednesday. After that, you've got to build on it. but we just made a step forward and 2 steps backwards. Exactly, it's been like that the whole season long, to be honest with you. I mean, we've had games in the Premier League where we've got away with it. They thought they were going to get away with it yet again against Bournemouth. The early signs were there, first 20-30 seconds were there in that game, to be honest with you. I thought we were dreadful from start to finish. No inspiration, no creativity, no quality, no effort, no aggression, no fight, no passion, no pride, no heart, no team spirit, no character as well. It's been like that for the whole season long, to be honest with you, even if we've had Champions League nights as well after the Premier League as well. A good performance, a good win, and then we just get unstuck. We don't know what to do. We play up against a better footballing side. Players playing through the motions, players playing as individuals, no real togetherness in the team. It's just going bad to worse for United. Ten Hag's just coming under massive pressure as well. It's just not good enough, to be honest with you. Nowhere near it, to be honest with you. I think that's been 12 losses now at home this season already. 11 in this one. It's not good enough, to be honest with you. Been miles off it. You don't know what you're going to get from these bunch of players now. We're too unpredictable at times. Got what we deserved in this game. Was not expecting in a game like this against Bournemouth. You would have thought it's a must win. You can't drop points. Got to get the 3 points here. It's just not good enough. The players get what they deserve at the end of the day. Need a reality check. They've got to look in the mirror. Players have got to take responsibility yet again. It's not good enough. It's just we're not improving, keep going backwards. We make a step forward, then we make 2 steps backwards, then we get unstuck, and then you get one good performance out of the players, and then you just get one bad one out of them. Too unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get week in and week out from them. You can ruin us. It's not good enough at the end of the day. What went wrong? Loads of things went wrong in this game, to be honest with you. 10 things went wrong in this game, to be honest with you. I think we're lacking exquisite quality, effort and aggression. To be honest with you, the last attacker that scored a goal at Old Trafford was Jadon Sancho. Can you believe it or not? That's just incredible, to be honest with you. It's going to show that we're relying on players like McTominay, who's our top goal scorer now as well this season. Højlund might be doing it in the Champions League. Still hasn't scored his first Premier League goal yet. Gonna have to give him time. It's just not good enough. We're obviously lacking goals as well this season. There's no fight, there's no passion, there's no pride, and there's no heart from these players. These players don't care, they don't give a shit at times. There was no belief in the game whatsoever. No physicality about us. Lack of creativity as well. Didn't test the goalkeeper enough in this game. No desire, commitment, determination and willingness about us that we wanted it more or anything like that. Mentality all wrong yet again. Thought we could get away with it as well. The game where we knew that it was going to be a lot tougher from Chelsea. Bournemouth are playing some really good stuff and really playing some really good football at the minute. You've got to respect the opponent as well. Credit to them, they were brilliant. But mentality all wrong yet again. No team spirit and character from the team. Ten Hag might talk about that we've got team spirit and character in this team, but again, no team spirit and no character in this team whatsoever yet again. Poor decision making let us down in this game. It was either we were picking out the wrong player, too much on the pass, the cross wasn't right, a lot went wrong, players not in the right positions, players not in the right areas on the pitch, not doing what they're supposed to do, just not good enough from these players. That's what went wrong in this game. Ten Hag will get criticism after the game for yet another shocking performance. This hasn't only happened once. It's happened a few times this season. Do I continue to back him? Of course I do. I think we're still here, the Ten Hag fans. You know, to be honest with you, people might. I understand people's opinions and about Ten Hag and why he should get the sack. I understand he spent 400 million in 2 summer transfer windows. Yes, most of these players are his players, but some of them have been under different managers as well. So, and that keep getting extended contracts as well that they don't deserve as well. So, Dalot being one of them as well. I think Dalot this season is blowing hot and cold, and you don't know what you're going to get from him as well. So, there's players that have outstayed their welcome at United, definitely for sure. They're not all of his players. Some of his are his players. Some players have got to do better as well, but they're not these players. Some of these players like McTominay, who was brought up like from the academy, same as Marcus Rashford as well, same as Alejandro Garnacho as well. At least these players, I know Rashford's struggling for form this season. Fernandes isn't having a good season either. So there's players out there that are not having a good season, and there's something not right in this team, and with something not clicking. And I understand that the manager's going to come under huge pressure because he's not getting results of late. It doesn't help that we've got injuries as well. I know injuries shouldn't not be an excuse, but it will be an excuse because, unfortunately we are hitting with a loads of injuries and it doesn't help as well. So I think Ten Hag's going to need more time here. Sacking's not the option. I think if you sack him and bring another manager in, it's just doing the same thing all over again. A new manager comes in, he's having to, the players will play for him because it's a new manager bounce, and then he'll get sacked. He brings in new players in, and it's the same cycle, so you can't keep doing it. There's a problem with the players. The players are not being told what to do. Obviously Ten Hag will get his blame for, because he's coaching the players. It's his tactics. It's his team selection. He's coaching the players. I understand that. I understand he's spent a lot of money, but at the same time, you have to look at the players. The players have got to do better. The players have to take responsibility as well. Yes, the manager will take a lot of blame as well, but you can't just keep sacking managers. Sacking managers is not just the option. You have to look at the players as well. I think the players are not doing themselves any favours, but I do think Ten Hag's not making himself any favours by picking the wrong team selection, by playing players like Martial as well. So I understand people's points and views and opinions, but it's not the right decision to make. I think it'll come back and bite them on the arse if they sack him, and it's not the option. You can't sack him based off, you know, after one poor performance. It's not. I know people want a change and stuff like that because he's at fault, but you can't get on the back of him because these players are just doing it all over again. The mentality was not right in this game, and it's happening too many times, and it's happened, and it's happening. It keeps happening. It's happened for years as well. So the mentality's never been right in the dressing room for a long time. So after the back of last season, you have to give him another season. You can't sack him. And I know the results are not going well as of late. I know we're inconsistent. I know people wants to win games, and I know people wants to be winning the league. But this is where we are at the moment in stage, and it is what it is. And you have to stick him in. He has to deal with the players that he's got at the minute, but the players are not doing enough at the end of the day. He was my man of the match. To be honest, he was the worst player on the pitch. I don't think not one player had a great game on there, to be honest. I think Onana could have done better with the goals. I know fans are getting on the back of him. He's having a shocking season so far this season. Obviously, Dallo, yet again, blowing hot and cold. Maguire, Shaw, both not good enough. Thought Reguilon tried. McTominay, Amrabat, not good enough. I think Garnacho, Fernandes and Anthony didn't do enough. Martial, pathetic as well. I can't find one, to be honest. They all didn't play well. It's hard to find someone at the end of the day. How do we beat Liverpool? Now, obviously, we've got Liverpool in our next fixture now on the weekend. This is a big game against Liverpool. Obviously, we're massive rivals. Both teams don't like losing this game. It's at the Anfield as well. Coming into this game, it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. It's a tough ask as well. We're so inconsistent this season. Just don't know what you're going to get from Man United this season. Liverpool's going to be a tough game. They're going to be coming off the back off their Europa League game on Thursday night. Jurgen Klopp's going to be resting a lot of players. I think coming into this game, be up for it themselves, Liverpool. He'll really motivate his players to be up for this game as well. Liverpool, they got beat by Leeds last season. It's always tough to go to Liverpool, to the Anfield especially, to get a result. In a game like this against Liverpool, you have to match them. You have to match their energy. You have to go toe-to-toe with them as well. You have to stay in the game as long as you can. It's always a tough game against Liverpool. To have any chance of winning this game, you have to stay in the game as long as you can. You've got to be patient, go toe-to-toe. You've got to match their energy. You've got to match their intensity, their tempo as well. It's always tough against Liverpool. Come at you all different angles. They're going to be ruthless, aggressive on the front foot from the get-go. It's going to be tough against Liverpool. It's going to be tight and compact. It's going to be competitive. I want to take control and dominate the game. It's all about defensively, frustrate them, keep it tight and compact. Got to do our job here defensively as well on Liverpool. Bruno Fernandes is going to be missing this game as well. We need at least some players back, a couple of players back for this. I think we expect Martial, Rashford to be back into the side after having illness during the week. But Jurgen Klopp describes his football as heavy metal football, high energy, intense style of play that aims to overwhelm the opposition. His teams are known for their pressing and counter-attacking abilities, quick transitions from defence to attack. But Liverpool are a brilliant side, the top of the league as well. Obviously, it's going to be tough to go there and to get a result. So United have got to be on it from minute 1 to minute 90. We can't afford to do what we did last season where we lost 7-0. So we're going to have to stay focused, stay concentrated. It's going to be a tough afternoon against Liverpool. So we're going to have to we have to stay in the game as long as we can. But Liverpool, they've got a rejuvenated midfield at the minute. The midfield's looking very strong at the minute. But they're going to be aggressive. They're going to be ruthless. They're going to get between the lines. They're going to put pressure onto us when they don't have possession as well, especially. But they're very good on set pieces as well. They'll work hard to win the ball. They'll work hard to win the ball back. They're very physical. They're very direct. They'll get in our faces. They'll come at all different angles as well. They'll bring the energy. They'll bring the high intensity, the high tempo. They're suffering with a few injuries at the minute as well. They'll look to control and dominate the game, exploit and expose the spaces high up the pitch. They'll be relentless. They'll be sustain their attacks. They'll look to be strong. They'll be brave. They'll take risks as well. They'll look to take the chances as well. So this is what you're going to expect from a really strong team in Liverpool as well. But United have got to defend properly. Defensively, we've got to be organised. We need to be tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo. Player of energy, create the chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drag them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play. Need to play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them get back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open. They'll show incredible team spirit and character and fight. Got to do the basics right in a game like this. Game management, decision making is going to be vital. Got to get tight, don't let them get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do the basics. Win your 50-50s, win your second balls and win your duels. Put them on the back foot, keep possession. Fullbacks have got to be effective. Force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure. Don't let the wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes. Make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of possession, be explosive, keep Salah, Diaz and Nunez quiet. Into the stats now, possession for Man United it was 69%, for Bournemouth it was 31%. Goals for Man United it was 0, for Bournemouth it was 3. Total shots for Man United it was 20, for Bournemouth it was 10. Shots on target for Man United it was 3, for Bournemouth it was 4. Shot accuracy for Man United it was 15%, and for Bournemouth it was bang on 14%. Shots inside the box for Man United it was 15, and for Bournemouth it was 9. Shots outside the box for Man United it was 5, and for Bournemouth it was 1. Total passes for Man United it was 660 passes, and for Bournemouth it was 296 passes. That's just shocking. Pass accuracy for Man United it was 85%, and for Bournemouth it was 70.3%. Getting into the substitutions now, Martial went off for Højlund, talk about Anthony's performance. Responsible for 1 or 2 harmless hits on target before the pause, but a dire downgrade on Rasmus Højlund and did not last an hour. Cheered off. Anthony went off for Palestri, talk about Anthony's performance. Endeavoured to get United going in the tepid first half, couldn't. Faded in the second half to end his decent run of form. Shaw went off for Evans to talk about Luke's performance. Moved back to centre-back and Salaki was a handful, but it was Philip Billing who out-jumped him to score. Garnacho went off for Rashford, talk about Alejandro's performance. Ineffectual in the first half and up to the tempo immediately in the second, but United could not get an equaliser. Next up we've got Liverpool. Liverpool first in the league. Look, to be honest with you, we know this is going to be a tough game, a tough ask. United are coming back off 2 losses. The players have got to be right up for this against Liverpool. Massive rivals. Both teams don't like losing these games. At the end of the day, we know this is going to be a tough game for United. I don't know what to expect from this team, to be honest with you. We need a big performance. It's going to be a big 90 minutes for Manchester United. To beat Liverpool, you have to match them. You have to go toe-to-toe. You have to match their energy. You have to match their intensity, their tempo as well, the game. You have to stay in the game as long as you can. You have to be patient as well. You know that you'll get your chances as well. A game like this against Liverpool, you have to take them out of the comfort zone as well. We'll look to come on the front foot. They'll put us under pressure. Not going to give us any breathing space. So it's all about the passing. The passing needs to be quick. 1-2 passing. Always making that forward pass. Don't want to see this sideways, backwards bollocks. It has to be always that forward pass that we make as well. Stay in the game as long as we can. In a game like this against Liverpool, we've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride. We've got to play for the badge. We've got to play for the club. We've got to show the team spirit, the character, the determination, commitment, the desire, the willingness, the work rate and the work ethic as well. Big game, big 90 minutes for Manchester United. We're massive rivals. If the players can't get up for this game, we might as well not turn up to this game. It's a big game for United. What a game to get yourselves back into it as well, to pick up 3 points. 3 points is up for grabs. I would say it's a must win, but to be honest with you, we know it's going to be a tough place to go to get a result. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. Tough place to go to the Anfield. The only way you're going to beat Liverpool at the Anfield is if you get an early goal. If you can get an early goal at Anfield, that'll probably be the dream start for United. Been hit with loads of injuries as well. We've got players out with illness at the minute. Hope they can come back into the team to help us, considering that they're both out of form. We've got to go with the right mentality, the right mindset. We're going to have 2 more days to prepare for this game as well. Big performance is needed. We've got to play well for a full 90 minutes here against Liverpool. We know that we're in for a tough game, a tough 90 minutes. We know what to expect from Liverpool. United I've got to prepare well for a game like this. We're without Bruno Fernandes for this game as well. Let's see what happens when he reacts, when he comes back against West Ham. Big performance from the players. It starts defensively as well. We need to defensively be strong, tight, compact, frustrate them, and then it's all about offensively what we can do as well, in possession and out possession as well. Out possession, we've got to stay organised as well. If it was me, we'd probably go with the 4-4-2 here and try something different maybe, and try go with a diamond as well to try and frustrate them. And what we can do here is with a back four, create a diamond in the midfield, go with 2 up front as well. And the diamond is wherever the ball goes, everyone's going to shift and everyone's going to move where that ball goes, and that's going to frustrate Liverpool. We've got to try something different here against Liverpool. I mean, I know we got a result against Chelsea with a 4-2-3-1, but I think we need something different now. We need to try something different. You never know, it could pay off at the end of the day. Performance is needed. The quality will show in this game. It's all about when you get your chances, you've got to score your chances, you've got to be clinical in front of goal, you've got to be sharp in front of goal. But defensively, we need to be tight and compact, straight them as hard as we can do, stay in the game as long as we can do. Got to go toe to toe with them. Got to match their energy. Got to stay patient as well, because the goals will come. I think it will be competitive. I think it could be end to end. Give them a good old fight in this game as well. I don't want to lose this. I want United to bounce back, get back to winning ways, pick up the 3 points. Even if we walk away with a point, I think I'd be happy with a point at the Anfield as well. They don't like dropping points at the Anfield. If we can get a win or a draw and walk away from the Anfield without a loss, I'd be happy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. We're going to be in for a long 90 minutes. We have to recover well, dust ourselves off, go again, and pick ourselves up against Liverpool. And what a better way to pick yourselves up against Liverpool, because we know they're our biggest rivals. If you can't get up for a game against your biggest rival, you might as well not even turn up. Got to play with courage, intent, conviction. I've got to turn up as well. Liverpool are scoring 2.2 goals per game. Liverpool are conceding 0.9 goals per game. Liverpool have won 11, drawn 4, and they've lost 1. They've lost to Tottenham 2-1 all season long. Liverpool have played 16, won 11 games, and they haven't lost at home yet this season. But United need to perform well for a full 90 minutes, frustrate Liverpool, got to spoil the party and ruin it for Liverpool as well. The players to look out for is Alisson, Gomez, Van Dijk, Konate, Tsimikas, Alexander-Arnold, Endo, Szoboszlai, Jones, Elliott, Gravenberch, Diaz, Nunes, Salah, Gakpo, Gordon and Doak. Hope you guys enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel for what I do, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days, and peace.